Test 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2. Hello everybody, my name is Alfred Cox. I am an Army veteran and I am also a freelance filmmaker here in Central Florida. Today we're going to be talking about the little stop motion project that I created. I got the idea from Premiere Pro ad that I seen on Twitter and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, I want to try my hand again at stop motion because it looks awesome. It looks awesome and everything. You see, I've got little gear here and there and stuff, and I just went out and just did it. No better time than the present to actually take some knowledge that was really easy to do, and using Premiere Pro and getting the settings, of course. It was fairly simple and stuff. The settings and stuff, I shot everything raw, 6K of course, and then just brought off the pictures. The main thing with stop motion, guys, is the more pictures that you take, the better your stop motion will look. This is just a 7-second clip, and that was like 70 still photos and stuff. Should have been more. Should have been at least a minimum of 100. That's the thing with stop motion. You have to have a lot of patience. It's like making sabers in After Effects. You got to go frame by frame with the motion and everything like that. So this really does take a lot of patience. If someone wanted me to do this for money, I would definitely be charging them my full day rate, because it's a process. It's a process of seeing what you want in your head and then making it happen for your subject that you are animating, basically minute movement, one frame at a time, one picture at a time. It's okay and everything. I did have some issues with the environment as far as lighting, because the surface was reflective, and then the sun wanted to start getting brighter and brighter. I started shooting in an overcast, and it kind of like tried to disappear over me. So I did adjust my my shutter speed. Started at 1/160 and then ended at 1/3 something, maybe 1/640. I want to say 640 was my ending frame at the end, because it was just getting brighter and brighter and stuff. I didn't do any color grading whatsoever on this video. You use your basic video recording gear and stuff, camera and a lens, and had my trusty monitor, because I shot low, and really helps to have the main things that you really need to have is a tripod, a mono tripod. Those really do help, because you get down really, really low, and you can really get some steady shots and stuff. Getting a remote for your camera would really, really help. That way you can just set your focus, and then with the remote you can take the picture, and it won't be any camera movement at all and stuff. I used a 2-second delay on this, and 3-second delay would have been better, but 2-second I was able to get away with a lot, and it really just had a good workflow going as far as setting the camera delay, posing my subject, and then taking the picture. I think it really does help to have more elements moving when you are doing stop motion. That way it just sets your eyes on many, many different things and stuff. You're seeing your subject, and then you saw the piece of grass that's moving around too. I think that's pretty awesome too and stuff. So I think that was a added aspect when making this. When I made this and everything, and it just really, to me, I'm satisfied with this test product and stuff. There's always room for improvement. This isn't like your perfection and stuff. There's always room for improvement, but with improvement comes patience, and that's one thing that I'm going to need to have if I do venture off more into this. I can add more layers to this as far as like sound effects, music. A whole bunch of it. I mean, the sky is limited and stuff. But it's just, there's something basic and everything. If I do plan on making something else, I'll consider it. Go from there. All right, guys, that's my time. My name is Alfred Cox, and I am the president and CEO of 90 Veteran Studios. You can catch me at my YouTube page, which is in the description on this link. Also, I also run a gaming streaming network, which is on Facebook and on YouTube. I do live Madden 19 streaming on Facebook every Friday and Saturday night, starting at 8 o'clock. And then at every Friday, we have Madden highlights on Facebook and on YouTube. You can see the link in the description below or above, depending on where I am placing this podcast. All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening. You guys have a great weekend. I have to go get ready for this live streaming event, which I've always been late. I always say I start at 8, but it usually doesn't. I usually don't get on until like 8:30 and stuff. So till then, you guys take care. Chuck deuces. Later.